comes Nneka one-on-one against Egbo. Oh, spin cycle left hand. Nneka, don't be so mean.
Another three for Sue Bird. She has matched her Mohican career high. 4 made threes in a single game.
One WNBA player walked away from basketball because of a crime. Another made it from the trenches to the big leagues. These are the WNBA players that forced rule changes. Nneka Ogwumike. This superstar isn't just balling out for the Seattle Storm. She's also the president of the WNBPA, the union for all the amazing women in the WNBA. As president, she's been fighting hard to get players better deals. But first, some hoops cred. Nneka was the #1 draft pick way back in 2012, and she's been dominating the court ever since. She even snagged the WNBA MVP award in 2016, the same year her team won the championship. She's a legend, folks. Nneka also played overseas, winning the Euro League in 2017. Talk about experience. Now, back to her work as president. Since 2016, Nneka has been a champion for the players. She's been re-elected 3 times and helped secure some major wins in the latest players agreement. We're talking more money, better family support, and even nicer travel. Basically, she's making sure the WNBA is a great place to work. But Nneka is more than just a basketball player. She's a role model on and off the court. She's known for her great sportsmanship. She's won the Kim Parrott Sportsmanship Award multiple times. It's clear she cares about the game and the people who play it. And guess what? Nneka just had a killer comeback season in 2023, averaging a ton of points, rebounds, assists, and steals. It was her best season since winning MVP. But just like Nneka, another WNBA legend has dedicated herself to fighting for player rights. Sue Bird. Sue Bird, the Seattle Storm legend. Now, for over 2 decades, Sue rocked the Storm jersey, and anytime she's on the court, her influence is crazy. But here's the thing, that's just how she is even when she's not on the court. As vice president of the Players Union, Sue fought hard to get her sisters-in-arms a better deal. We're talking about raising the bar on salaries and benefits, a win for the latest WNBA contract negotiations. Sue knows WNBA players are often neglected. Black women, gay, she says, and fighting for what we deserve is non-negotiable. Now Sue, being a lesbian herself, hasn't been shy about speaking up for what's right, using her voice for LGBTQ+ rights. But it's not just that. She also speaks up on Black Lives Matter and women's healthcare. That means she clearly knows what she's saying when she says the WNBA players are often overlooked, and that also includes their safety. But that's where Tamika Catchings comes in. Tamika Catchings. This Indiana Fever icon started her career with an ACL injury, so there's no surprise there that she ended up being a vocal advocate for player safety in the WNBA. Tamika is never afraid to speak her mind, and even recently, when a rough foul on rookie Caitlin Clark by Chennedy Carter happened on the court, she called out the league for not taking a closer look. Being a star in the WNBA isn't always easy, and Tamika gets it. She faced similar challenges during her own career. That's why she even offered to mentor Clark to help her navigate the league as a young player. But Tamika isn't stopping there. She believes the WNBA needs to do more to prevent these kinds of plays from happening at all. Everyone deserves to play ball without getting hurt, right? Tamika's passion for the game goes beyond player safety. After hanging up her jersey in 2016, she founded the Catch the Stars Foundation. This amazing organization helps young athletes by running basketball camps, fitness clinics, and even literacy programs. She wants these kids to win on and off the court, using sports as a stepping stone to success. Now, if you think about it, Tamika's dedication to the future of the WNBA reminds us of the league's OGs, like Lisa Leslie. Now, Lisa Leslie was a baller who was there from the very beginning. Drafted #7 by the LA Sparks in 1997, she wasn't just another rookie. In her debut game, she crushed it with the first ever WNBA double-double, 16 points and 14 rebounds, a boss move. Over the next 12 seasons, Lisa became a Sparks legend. She led them to 2 championship wins and snagged a whopping 3 WNBA MVP titles. But here's the thing that really blew everyone's mind. In 2002, she became the first player ever to dunk in a WNBA game. Talk about a game changer. Lisa wasn't just dominating on the court. She was a star who brought fans and media attention to the WNBA. She wasn't afraid to push boundaries. In 2005, she became the first to dunk in an all-star game too, proving just how athletic these women are. She even helped design the WNBA's Pick One Challenge fantasy game, a big deal for fans. Her leadership and success on and off the court helped shape the WNBA into what it is today. Fun fact, she was also the first to dunk in a women's Olympic basketball game. I know, right? Now, I get that Lisa shaped the WNBA into what it is today, but the thing is, the WNBA wouldn't continue to be what it is today without someone like Maya Moore. This WNBA superstar was at the top of her game, but in 2019 she did something unexpected. She stepped away from basketball, not for an injury, but for something she believed in deeply: family and fighting for what's right. Turns out, Maya wasn't just spending time with family, she was on a mission. See, she knew a man named Jonathan Irons, who many believed was wrongly convicted of a crime, at just 16 years old. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Maya felt something wasn't right and dedicated herself to helping him. For over a year, Maya poured her heart into Jonathan's case, supporting him and fighting for justice. And guess what? In 2020, after all that hard work, they won. The judge threw out the conviction, and Jonathan was finally free after over 20 years behind bars. Maya called it her own kind of championship win, a victory for what's right. Maya's decision to walk away from basketball to fight for someone else is a true inspiration. Unlike some male athletes who speak out, Maya's story didn't get all the headlines, but that doesn't matter to her. She's using her platform to keep fighting for justice, even starting her own nonprofit Win with Justice. Sure, Maya's a baller legend, but what she did off the court might be even bigger. By putting her career on hold, she showed us the power athletes have to fight for what they believe in, even if it means sacrificing for others. And let's not forget arguably the greatest player to ever play the game. Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi, the Phoenix Mercury's scoring machine who's been scorching the WNBA for over 2 decades. This isn't just another baller, though. Taurasi's impact goes way deeper than buckets and buzzer beaters. Let's start with her game. Taurasi's a walking highlight reel. She's got this killer crossover that leaves defenders in the dust, and her three-point shot? Pure fire. No wonder she's cracked over 10,000 career points. That's a whole lot of buckets. But here's the thing. Taurasi brings the intensity on defense too. We're talking physical D, and let's just say some rookies might get a baptism by fire facing her. Now, this intensity has sparked some debate. Taurasi's one of the most fouled players in the league's history, and the WNBA even had to adjust the rules a bit to keep things safe for everyone. Remember that whole thing with rookie Caitlin Clark? When Taurasi said she needed to adapt to the physicality of the league, some people thought it was harsh. But here's the thing. Taurasi's been in the trenches for over 20 years. She knows what it takes to win in this league, and she's just trying to pass on that knowledge, even if it comes across a little tough. But Taurasi's influence goes beyond on-court battles. She's a champion for the game itself. See, the WNBA is constantly evolving, and Taurasi's been there through all the changes. She's seen the league grow, the competition gets fiercer, and the rules adapt. Her experiences and voice are invaluable, shaping the future of the WNBA for the next generation of ballers. So when Diana Taurasi hangs up her jersey, her legacy will be more than just trophies and championships. She'll be remembered as a fierce competitor, an exceptional scorer, and a baller who pushed the boundaries and helped shape the WNBA into a powerhouse. So who do you think should have made the list but didn't? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button.